Operation Soaring Law.
HQ, this is Big Sky. We are in position and awaiting further orders.
Roger that, Big Sky. Strike 1, you are green to deploy. Approach with extreme caution. Current enemy status at the site is unknown.
Which one are the outsiders in? On this one? This guy, right? Yeah, they're here. So let's go
Roger, tracking.
this way.
Moving. On the move.
Gonna play this very nice, slow, controlled, up until it actually starts. At which point everything will probably all go to shit. We'll see what happens.
Overwatch. Roger.
Yeah, I'll fade pot.
Overwatch confirmed.
I don't love having two Rocketeers here, honestly.
Vous pouvez venir.
Good Smetans and Thin Men
Heading out.
are our starting things. I'm gonna stop using motion trackers. This is an okay place to hang out for right now. This pod's gonna pollute all of our audio cues, unfortunately.
On Overwatch.
On it. Overwatch, aye aye.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Affirmatif. Ok, je surveille la zone.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Yeah, Dubermensch. I usually keep the overlay on during missions. Nope. Thanks for reminding me to turn it off. Barbers, laughs.
You hear that?
Barbers, laughs. Yeah, thanks for that. Sometimes I just forget to turn it off.
Moving to
Yeah,
go to the
I've got
left
my
section.
eyes on.
This is nasty.
You hear that?
This is not a great position we're in right now. I should have brought an engineer instead of a medic. Oh, I should have brought an engineer. Even an engineer instead of one of these two Rocketeers, I think I'd be fine with. It's so hard for us to move anywhere with this team. Okay, I'm gonna start going this
Heading
way.
there now.
Moving my gunner into heavy cover as much as possible.
Moving out.
Auf dem Weg.
Moving out.
I'm on it, Commander.
Heading to that location.
You can do stuff like just Overwatch for
Aye, aye, Commander.
50 turns, see if something patrols into you, and then if it doesn't, you can reload the mission. Like save and load, not like restart the mission. And when you reload a save file, the enemies who on the map who are patrolling actually change. So if we wanted to just never move from this position, we could. But one, I have too much dignity
Solid copy.
to do that.
Begebe mich auf
And
Position.
two, this is a terrible position to fight in anyway.
Position confirmed.
There's this terrible dead spot right here, which enemies are going to get stuck into. It's very hard for us to advance this way. We obviously can't go that way because that's like into the middle of the UFO, surrounded by all the enemies on the map.
Possession confirmed.
We just want to get to a corner or
I'm
something.
on it, Commander.
Getting it done.
Let's do this.
Get into this big area and expand out from there,
I'm
perhaps.
on it.
Hier auf
Eyes
Feldpost.
peeled, Commander.
Past me.
Come get some.
Ok, je surveille la zone.
That's the ground. Thanks, camera.
I'm on it, Commander. Take him out.
Okay. There's a thin man sniper right there, so we can't really move back from this. This is a pretty bad pod to have run into. Oh, it's a terrible pod to have run into, honestly. This guy's in heavy cover. He's probably worth a rocket. Yeah,
Rockets
I think
away.
he's worth a rocket. Okay, so he's dead. If this were a Pathfinder... No, that wouldn't matter. I think we kill this instead of suppressing it.
Kill confirmed.
Heading to that location.
We can get acided, that's not a problem.
En observation. Making my way there.
Take cover behind me. On Overwatch.
Heading there now. I'm on Overwatch.
Not gonna use the smoke.
Bin dran. Verstanden. Ich hab alles im Blick.
I think using a smoke here would be pretty reasonable. I'm not going to use one though. And I'm not going on Overwatch with Marco Sano, I'm just using the heavy cover. Praetorian. Oh, nice. That's the sniper dead. That's the majority of the threat of the pod gone. Is that hitting?
Adjusting sights.
Good. Save it for later. Good thinking. Run away.
Hostiles are pulling back. My systems are still
Not a
intact.
problem.
Watch the side.
Incoming weapons
Not a
fire.
problem at all. Unfortunate that the Jaeger got shot because it's the mech without the repair servos, but 3 damage is really not a big deal. We can just shoot these guys in their light cover. At least I hope we can. It would be very embarrassing if we failed to kill these guys right here. Hey, ballistic assault carbine.
Adjusting aim.
Still doing exactly what I wanted to. Awkward. Okay. Okay. I think if we cross our eyes and do the math here, the correct play is to collateral damage and cover. And then
Got it.
it's dead.
Roger that.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Begebe mich auf Position. Feldposten. Verstanden.
Positive enemy contact.
Got lids. We're ready for them though. Ghost of Isis. This looks like a decent place to use a flamethrower, huh? Also a Jaeger can do an awful lot here though. I don't think we realistically get through this without using a consumable. So it's just, do I want a shredder rocket? Or a flamethrower? I think the... 3, 4, 5, 6. I think the Shogun's flamethrower is more important to keep than the Jaeger's, because the Jaeger is going to typically be operating at further distances.
This might burn a little.
Although that does mean that the Jaeger can't just kill them all for me now. But whatever, they're all gonna die. Uno,
Is dry.
dos. Trace.
Il est mort, je confirme.
And... Alright, that's 2 pods down.
Loud and clear, sir.
Lids are typically pretty easy to deal with unless you accidentally pull them on your turn.
Reloaded.
Think about a medic mech used for high cover with restorative mist and grenades. I've never
Moving to possession.
really used grenades on a Guardian because,
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Tout de suite.
I mean,
On peut y
you
aller.
can. I'm pretty sure I usually just go double restorative mist.
Moving.
Guardians have a pretty solid Overwatch build, so
Position here.
that's usually
Sam, Commander.
what I do with them.
Here.
There's something out there.
Moving to Overwatch.
Roger. I've got my eyes
Vous
on.
pouvez venir. Let's rock.
I'm watching. Overwatch. Aye. Scanning.
Verstanden. Ich hab alles im Blick.
Shoguns can make okay restorative mist carriers. Shoguns, right? Pretty sure Shoguns can get Pat mess there. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm thinking archers? That doesn't seem... Hold on, now I have to look it up. Long or 1 Shogun. Shoguns get Pack Master at Lance Corporal if they want. Yeah, you can make a Shogun into a restorative mist mule. They're like okay at it.
On my way.
I have done that before in a campaign where I tried to use a Guardian, but my Guardian died.
D'accord.
Copy that, sir.
In Bewegung.
Will do.
Move it to Overwatch. On Overwatch.
Hurry now.
Going all the way to the end of the map. Everything's nice and narrow.
Hear that?
There's far less room for stuff to envelop us. There's apparently a Muton pod down here though.
Position confirmed.
Just try to creep forward.
Loud and clear, sir.
Still have the ghost grenade if we need it.
Moving.
That's affirmative.
Heading for that location.
On the move. Bin unterwegs.
Slash. That's affirmative. Enemy target in range.
Oh wait. Great, now what have I done? Got a Berserker to kill. The Berserker is going to be the toughest thing, I think.
Suck on
Put a
this.
rocket here.
Oh, what's happening? This isn't right.
Okay,
This
panic
isn't
soldiers do not get protected by ghost grenades. So that's a little bit of a concern right here. I guess we have to kill everything then. And if we're doing that, probably... Well, we will fire a rocket. Let's see what the other soldiers manage to do before we fire a rocket, though. This is my sniper. My scout go.
Je vais vers la position.
Okay, we're gonna have to be able to see the berserker in order to attack it, I'm pretty sure. Last time I checked how berserkers worked. Or just line of sight in general. Let's do this. You can ghost the one for all mech, yeah. Seems fine. We want to draw this berserker forward now.
On my way.
Why did I... How did I not just move the scout here? It's because it's like early. This is the first real mission I've played today. That's an atrocious decision. Right, Ronar is also panicked. Maybe I should have used a plus will grenade at the start of this all. Let's take this shot. Jump up at me. We want to rapid fire here. Or just a kill works too, I guess. Yeah, Zaddy. Thanks for the bits. I haven't set it up to show on screen when that happens yet, because I don't know how it works. That's pretty cool. You're the first bit donator of the channel. I feel like if we go here, take this shot with Angus,
Stop keeping score.
he's almost certainly going to be okay.
Discharge confirmed.
It'll be really awkward if he's not. Let's put Ritza here. Tons can be quite angry, unfortunately.
Hostiles are pulling back.
Oh wow, he's very angry. Okay. Okay, that was a little bit too angry though.
Moving.
Let's take him to counseling. Here.
Heading there now.
This is called a trust fall. See? There was a guy right there to catch you the entire time.
Ammunition loaded.
Alright.
On y va.
Gear of fate post.
Ready to rock.
So other than all my team being panicked,
Solid copy.
Heading for that location.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Verstanden.
Ready to engage.
we're in pretty
hostile
good shape here.
targets.
Moving to position.
3 pods down. That one dealt no damage, but did take some consumables away.
Moving to Overwatch.
Reloaded.
Bien sûr, je surveille le coin.
I don't think we're alone out here.
Okay.
Get set up to take this corner.
Rolling out.
Getting it done.
Ich geb Gas.
Scanning. Commander. Moving. Affirmative, Commander.
Aye, aye.
Affirmative.
Moving.
Packen wir es an. I'm on it, Commander.
Oh, I was wondering.
Commander.
So Beagle didn't do TNX this week, and I have some number of hours
Launch confirmed.
Got it covered.
in which I had planned to make a review of his TNX, which I now have free.
What's making that noise?
And I'd like to make some sort of video, because I'm trying to put up a good,
Moving.
like, edited and thought out YouTube video every week. And a couple of ideas I had were Dolphin Chemist is a faster than light streamer, and he recently
Affirmative. Moving out.
broke his personal best
On the move.
for hard no pause wins in a row with 12,
Ich mach mich los.
which was really fun to watch and really heartbreaking to see him lose because the world record is 14 and he was really close. And then he broke it again, like less than a week later with 13, which was even more heartbreaking to watch. So I thought that was really cool. I don't know that much about faster than light, so I'm not sure how insightful I could really be.
Feldpost. Verstanden.
Overwatch, aye,
And then I've also been meaning to make a
There's something out
review and sort of analysis and summary of the mechanics of the NQ Civ group, which is a no-quitting multiplayer online Civilization 5 group, which is really awesome, and which I've played games in a little bit myself.
Go ahead, cover.
And I feel much more comfortable with that material, so I feel like I could do a better job of it, but maybe it's less exciting. I don't know. Make a review of myself.
On the move.
Moving.
Ich unterwegs.
Yes, Commander.
Heading to that location.
I would actually enjoy doing that and think that it's a valuable thing to do, just to like review the things that you do every now and then. But I don't know that other people would enjoy it as much. Do a Wonderwall guitar lesson.
Was war das für ein Geräusch?
I don't know what Kappa 100 means. Does that mean that you chaired 100 Kappas, Death of Angels? I actually don't know.
Position
Can you
confirmed.
chair different emotes?
On my way.
Solid copy.
Anyway, if you guys don't have a strong opinion, I'll probably do an NQ group sort of video. Podcasts with Caitlin are like a different thing though. They only take an hour to do, and this is more like I have a 10 to 20 hour chunk of time, which I was planning to be productive in.
Moving. Moving.
Heading there now.
Understood, sir.
Oh,
Bin unterwegs.
okay.
Will do.
Thank you for the chair, Death of Angels.
Getting it done.
I thought you were trolling me and weren't chairing. But there you go. I'm a noob at this.
Nice build.
Watch.
You hear that?
Heading there now. Okay.
Solid copy.
I'm on it, Commander.
My team's quite a lot worse at
Aye, aye, Commander.
sort of poking in and out of doorways. A Pathfinder, a Marauder, those mechs are far better at this than a Jaeger and a Shogun. I think last time I did one of these, I had a Pathfinder and a Marauder. So we could play around these doorways and like poke a mech out, take a shot, and run back in. With a Jaeger, if you poke out and take a shot, as long as you kill, it's fine. But if you don't kill, you're leaving your Jaeger just sitting here to get killed. This is one of the reasons that I don't think the Jaeger is that great of a mech. I really want a reliable free shot rather than like the potential of a ton of free shots in a row. Just don't really care that much about that.
On my way. Moving to position.
I'm still going to try to play around these doors because I just think it's strong.
Roger that.
My team's not quite as good at it
Understood, sir.
as they were last time.
Moving.
And it's worth pointing out, I think.
Hey, you hear anything?
Thank you, Lukiva. I don't know what we'd do without you.
I'm on it, Commander. Heading to that location.
On my way.
I'm on it, Commander.
Je vais vers la position.
Understood, sir.
Heading to that location.
Bin unterwegs.
Eyes on the skill, Commander. Heading to that location.
Affirmative.
Heading to that location.
Je vais vers la position.
Rolling out. Ich zisch ab.
Let's do this.
Running.
I'm glad that this was actually not the place that the outsiders were. Would have been awkward if it was.
Shh. You hear that? Shh. You hear that?
I've played this map enough times that I can just remember the times that I've gotten screwed accidentally pulling the outsider pod in certain locations. And
Affirmative, Commander.
from that, remember where they are. Like, just earlier in this campaign, I pulled the outsiders accidentally on this map.
Position confirmed.
Roger that.
Location confirmed.
You can also remember that in Frag's Finest, Eagle is on the Plains map, and the outsider pod is over here, I guess.
C'est parti. Stepping off.
Roger that.
You sealing? Happy weekend. Sealing, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. If you're enjoying the show, appreciate the support. Do I have a specific method system of planning out my week to max out my productivity? Oh god, no. Oh my god. If Caitlin heard you suggest that I acted like that, she would get a real kick out of that. No, I'm typically very
On my way.
Overwatch confirmed.
Feldposten. Verstanden.
Got it covered.
the way that I function and the way that I've always functioned best
Roger.
my entire life
You hear that?
is to just put myself in a situation where I'm comfortable and have something I want to do and sort of let it happen. So I really enjoy streaming. That's why I do it every day, and I love doing it every day. And that works, and I'm really enjoying getting this YouTube stuff going. And I have this chunk of time every week, which I know is free. And I can get excited about being productive during that time
Commander.
and make
the hell was that?
on the roof, I think, and making some cool YouTube content in it. What the
Eyes
hell?
on target.
Moving around the side.
I've found that that's how it works for me, Umbach, yeah. I get really bored of not being productive. Like, I can enjoy it for a while, but then then it's just like
On the move.
time to do something, and I do. So yeah, I'm completely okay with myself taking a week off or whatever every now and then, but I know that I'm always going to come back and get stuff done.
Launching.
Okay, that rocket really didn't do what we needed it to do. Collateral damage can help though. There are only 4 outsiders. Okay,
Moving
so
to
this is the
position.
entire pod. These are actually going to be extremely easy to kill,
Firing. on
given how terrifying this is. Because yeah, that is a scary pod, huh?
Boom.
I'm pretty jelly with Giva, yeah. When I was playing poker and cared a lot about being as productive as I could be, I was typically only actually working 6 hours a day and just spending the rest of my time making sure that I was happy and, you know, getting exercise, taking a week off if I wanted to. And I found that that was just the way that I got the most done. Like, there wasn't a way for me to do more than that. There were times when I was really trying to do more than that. I tried to like set some records for volume in poker, and
Down.
I got a roommate who was a poker player, and there were a few months where me and him were really pushing each other to work as much as we could. And the result was that I actually got less done.
Adios.
And the stuff that I was doing, I wasn't doing as well. But I just like work until it wasn't enjoyable for me anymore. And then I would
Verstanden, Commander.
start playing poker worse and start basically finding excuses for myself to take days off.
Commander.
And I'd just crash. Like,
Eyes peeled, Commander.
there are limits to how much I can force myself to do. And so I'm very
Overwatch, aye.
I'm very willing to work with like my brain and
On part à l'attaque.
how much it's happy doing.
Feldposten, verstanden.
Defensive posture behind
And I
me.
feel like I've spent a lot of time pushing myself to my limits and understanding how far I can push myself and when it's time that I just need to take a break.
Shut up, listen.
Free time.
Moving to position.
The way that I get the most productivity out of my free time is tying it into doing whatever I love doing. So
Tout de suite.
God, I'm not actually the right person to ask about this. I'm not the best ever at making sure that I'm getting good use out of my free time.
On Overwatch.
Immer wachsam,
Moving
Commander.
to Overwatch.
Warnsam.
But the times when it's worked the best for me have been when I'm like getting the rest of the stuff that I need for my life out of my free time, like hanging out with my friends and exercising in a way that I enjoy,
On my way.
and
Moving out.
getting like financial stuff set up or planning for a trip or something like that. If I just go into free time aimlessly, I'll do my best to spend it in a productive way,
Begebe dich auf Position.
which for me might be like playing a game I don't usually play and just sort of
That's affirmative.
seeing what I think of it and finding out if I enjoy it. Or it could be watching a TV show and hopefully liking it, hanging out with friends, taking a trip, maybe. I'm a pretty introverted person.
On my way.
I wonder how many video game streamers are very introverted people. Probably a decent number. Yeah, Jay Darkman. Poker is not a job that goes very well if you're doing it poorly now. Although there's a lot of room between like playing at your best and showing up and getting the hours and playing okay. Some of the
Roger that.
most successful poker players, some of the discipline is just being able to play when you're not at your best and do okay. Because sometimes it's time to play because like a Russian billionaire is sitting at the tables, and
Eyes peeled, Commander.
it's not your decision when that
I'll
is.
get some.
Scanning.
I'm being asked to give advice about how to spend free time, Jay Darkman, and
On my way.
it's causing me to become introspective and
I'm
wonder
on the move.
if I'm a good person to ask
Moving to
that question
position.
to.
Rücke vor.
Solid copy.
I'm introverted enough that coming away from 6 hours of streaming with you guys and just like talking in chat and like sort of externalizing myself, even though I'm sitting in a room by myself right now. Yep, there is nobody here. Even my cats have left me. Like, there's the like projecting who you are to another place that tires me out a little bit, and I need to recharge and just sort of recenter myself after streaming. But I really enjoy hanging out with people and everything. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. I'm going to go hang out with my friends, and we're going to watch the 3 Lord of the Rings extended editions back to back, including the credits. It's going to be miserable and masochistic. I guess that I hang out with my friends and choose which activities we're going to do in the same way that I choose which video games I'm going to play. Like, long masochistic doesn't sound enjoyable at all. I'm in. That's me.
Scan.
What the hell was that?
Bress, you seem like the sort of person... I have had many very good friends in my life who are like this, where like
I'm on it, Commander.
if Bress and I were hanging out, I would let Bress like carry the energy of us hanging out and suggest what to do and everything, and then I would be there doing it and enjoying it and building on that with Bress, and like Bress would have an idea of what to do and he would bounce it off me and I'd be like, that sounds like an awesome idea, let's do it this way or something, and suggest a slight improvement. And as long as someone else is carrying the energy forward, that's like the best that I ever hang out with people, I feel like, and the most enjoyment that I ever get out of it. It's just so much fun to have someone else who's enthusiastic about something and invites you into it and like asks you to share it with them. That's why I love streaming, incidentally. Like, I love this. I want you guys to see me doing it, and I want to be able to share it with you. That interaction is really key for me. But it does like tire me out a bit. Feel too shy to stream.
Moving.
I was always like a bit of a class clown. I don't know, I like turn on and off. There are times when I just don't want to talk to anybody at all. And then on the other hand, I'm pretty happy talking to a bunch of people at once or embarrassing myself or whatever.
That's affirmative.
Eyes peeled, Commander. Eyes peeled, Commander.
Come on, guys, there's no crying in XCOM.
Hey, you hear anything?
No crying in XCOM. Pull it together.
Verstanden, Commander.
Got ourselves, I believe, a seeker
Move order
pod
confirmed.
over this direction. So we can go look for that.
On your order.
Affirmative. Moving out. Rolling in.
Rolling out.
Roger that.
Heading there now.
Myers-Briggs puts
Position
me
confirmed.
puts me as
Aye, aye, Commander.
Bien, Commandant.
INTJ, like very strong I. I think
Bin
like
unterwegs.
80% introvert or something. But then NTJ are all almost in the middle.
Orders confirmed.
Like
On the
they're 60% at most.
Scanning.
Commander.
The hell was that?
I don't even remember what NTJ is. Thinking versus experiencing is the T,
Heading out.
I think. And then what is N? I don't know. And J is judging instead of perceiving. I don't remember. When I took a Myers-Briggs test, it was several years ago, and I more did it as like a self-reflection exercise to try to work out
Moving.
what I was missing in my experience of life. And so I've tried, like, one thing that I think I used to be really bad at, and I'm still, it's not natural to me, I have to like actively work on it, is I'm not the best in the world at really taking in everything that's around me and just experiencing it. I want to fixate on one thing and analyze it. And Myers-Briggs reinforced that for me a little bit, but that's something that I
Copy that.
have tried to get better at.
Okay.
Just experiencing everything that's going on in the world.
Scanning to one launch. Roger.
Verstanden. Ich hab alles im Blick. Da draußen ist irgendwas.
Okay. We're having trouble actually getting line of sight on
That's
anything.
affirmative.
I'm gonna move out a little bit and move up to the left. What I've been doing while moving around here is just sort of getting a sense for what pods are on the map
Roger that.
and where they are.
I'm on it, Commander.
I think there's a seeker pod, it's patrolling sort of around about here-ish, and there's a muton pod somewhere. And other than that, I
Moving to position.
believe it's just a command pod. So that ends up being a
Bin
36 enemy mission, more or less. Sounds right to me.
Headed there just got hot in here.
Oh, that's not any of the things that I just said I thought there were. Okay. Well, that's a mess. Let's fall backwards. We still have these small doors shut, which means we can use those as a resource.
Heading
Begebe mich auf Position. Solid copy, Commander.
there now. Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Heading to that location.
I wonder if that's... Huh. I'm just really surprised that that pod exists.
Position confirmed. Headed there now.
It is the first Mechtoid in ages.
Verstanden.
Scanner cool.
See if we can one-shot it with the Shogun.
Listen.
The aliens have a lot of trouble moving forward in this situation.
Order confirmed.
Whoops.
Hostile fire at my position.
Okay, maybe they don't then. I cleared the overwatches. So
I'm on the move.
we just get vision. Wow. The overwatches are clear.
I'm on it, Commander.
92. Oh, no hollow target.
Position confirmed.
Get this guy's out of the way. I guess that's an idea, but I'd rather just shoot it. That's a big mechtoid. I guess it's been a while since we last saw one. It's got a lot of hit points. Count them. 30? 30 hit points. It's a large number. And has 5 left. Well, even fewer. Let's go. Shoot it with the assault carbine? Okay. There you go.
Hostile eliminated.
Begebe mich auf Position.
There's a smoke grenade here.
Okay. J'ouvre l'œil, commandant. Raté.
Incoming weapons fire.
Friendly is flattered that you are shooting at him,
Hostile fire at my
but he does
position.
not care. He is still with. I think if we use the Shogun to destroy that cover, we have a little bit of trouble seeing this guy. So I'm going to deliberately not destroy the cover.
La cible n'a rien. I'm rolling.
Taking care of.
It's raining blue sparkles.
Heading out.
Blue sparkles and death. Okay. So I wonder if that was the pod we were
In
hearing.
Bewegung.
I don't think it was.
Gehe auf Feldposten.
Still a Muton pod somewhere.
On peut y aller.
On Overwatch.
Immer wachsam, Commander.
Take cover here.
Let's rock.
Let's rock.
Unidentified target nearby.
Yeah, I'm still getting that quiet ping, so it's gotta be a seeker pod.
Moving out.
It's just the math isn't adding up. I guess there are more of the enemies
Moving
on
to
this
designated
later in the game or
coordinates.
something.
Copy that.
Something like that. Blue sparkles and death.
In Bewegung.
You're an ENFP.
Headed there now.
Solid copy.
I think that whether or not you are homosexual
Moving there now,
is
sir.
mostly about your preference for sexual partners.
Eyes peeled.
If you find me attractive and want to touch me in inappropriate ways, that could be a giveaway.
Got it covered.
Heading out.
Moving out.
In Bewegung.
Or, I
Solid
mean,
copy, Commander.
Roger, we'll call.
Got it covered. J'ouvre l'œil, commandant.
There's something out there.
We've been having an interesting conversation today, Dubermensch.
Time to take a suck at all.
There they are. Hey, there's a drone too. There's a seeker right here.
Okay. Targeting hostile. On my way.
Ich mach mich los. On my way.
I'm on it, Commander.
Okay.
Got it covered.
Should we drop a battle scanner? Could drop a battle scanner. Presumably that's why they're here, like to
Yeah, I'll
detect
take
seekers in a situation. Whatever.
Overwatching.
We don't.
one. Come get some.
They'll just
We'll put these
die
knees
to our
on.
overwatches. We'll be fine.
Get some.
We'll be fine. Probably try to shoot the mechs or something. Still that Muton pod. I think that's the last pod on the map.
Start keeping score.
Oh, it's still twitching.
Je règle mon viseur.
Oh, that would be the grossest thing ever. Have robot tentacles twitching on you.
Roger that. Scanning.
Eyes peeled.
I guess you could have biological tentacles twitching on you. That could be even worse.
Got it covered. Confirmed.
C'est vraiment n'importe quoi.
Ready, Commander.
Back in. Back in.
Oh yeah.
Back online.
Back online.
On y va.
Okay, should finally be able to get good cues on the mutons now.
What was that sound?
I think that's an outsider ping. I don't think that's the mutons at all. Let's try to go down the right side of the map.
Moving. Affirmative, Commander.
Heading there now.
Running. Look out.
On it.
On my watch.
Je surveille le coin.
Man, you guys are so young.
Out. I'm on it, Commander.
In Bewegung.
Dating is always exhausting for me. Because it, like,
Moving out.
if I have to
Heading
think
out.
about it, it takes up
Heading out.
part of my, like, thinking brain resources. And those are limited. I only have so many hours of a day that I want to think about doing something well. But whenever I'm single, I want to, like, find the best partner for me. And then I, like, stress about it for hours at a time. Try to work out what the
Headed
best,
there now.
like,
Yes,
what I'm
Commander.
actually looking for and how to
Okay.
get it.
Bestätige.
And then there are other things I should be doing, but instead I'm doing that.
Getting it done.
Solid copy.
I'm so happy to just be dating Caitlin, and like she can come home from work and we can talk for 2 minutes, and then if either of us is busy with something, like that's okay. We don't have to interact anymore.
Overwatch.
And if we want to interact, we can do that too. It's brilliant and so much more relaxing.
Shh, I think I have something.
Headed there now.
What is INTPT? What does the T mean? I don't know what that
Okay.
means.
Good to go.
I did fry my brain, but I also found Caitlin,
Verstanden, Commander.
and she found it absolutely adorable that I was frying my brain in that way, because she fried her brain in that way too. And then we like sort of
Possession confirmed.
came to an understanding together.
Roger.
On my way. On my way.
Moving to position.
Caitlin actually found me. Caitlin
Solid
messaged me,
copy.
and we went to rock climb. Just as friends, it wasn't even like a
Verstanden.
date.
Unterwegs.
On my way.
We just both
Heading for
were
location.
relatively unestablished in the Seattle area, and both liked rock climbing. And so I was like, let's go rock climbing, and it'll be cool because we'll have someone to rock climb with. And then it took me about like 5 minutes just rock climbing with her to realize that
Solid copy.
she was like exactly the sort of presence that I wanted to have as I
On my
was
way. I'm
um,
on the move.
doing stuff,
Understood,
like
sir.
anything. She's just a really, really cool
Auf dem Weg.
Roger. Tracking.
person to do things with.
I'm rolling.
Relentlessly positive and determined is Caitlin. Alright,
It
finally
just
found some
got
bad
hot
guys.
here.
Looks like they're pretty spread out. The Logician. Hmm. We got 3 Berserkers, or 3 Mutons somewhere, and this Berserker. I just wanted to make that move so that I had room to maneuver in,
Moving out.
just in case. Looks like all the Mutons went forever away. That's awesome, Stoiff. Rock climbing is just like, it's so perfect for a person like me in so many ways.
I'm on my way.
It can be really tough to see people in this little cover piece, the ramp thing. Okay, that's dead. I already had the campaign that I lost because I thought that I was going to be able to see things on a ramp, and then I couldn't. We don't ever have to make that mistake again. Let's go down here.
Affirmative, Commander.
In Bewegung.
Just generally, I guess. Yeah, let's just generally go down
Yes,
here.
Commander.
Getting it done.
On Overwatch.
Verstanden. Ich habe alles im Blick.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Okay.
Balayage en cours.
All right. I suspected as much. Let's go.
On the move. On the move.
Unfortunately for them, the robot men are coming. I wonder if this guy can get to there. That would be nasty.
Bin unterwegs.
Let's just take some hunkers.
Moving there now, sir.
Let the mechs do the risky stuff.
Roger that.
Take cover on confirmed.
Again, this is a situation where just having a Pathfinder or a Marauder would so much more consistently allow me to abuse this little flank than having a Jaeger does. But we'll be okay.
He's down.
I think the pod takes a will test now and runs away if it fails it.
Providing cover at my location.
Okay. It's gonna run at me instead.
Hostile targets moving to withdraw.
That guy's out of here. Angus needs another couple missions to hit Master Sergeant's mission.
Along there. Right.
I say couple of missions, couple of kills. One more kill. And then we have this outsider pod to worry about.
On va mieux voir la zone.
Is that one closed? I think this one's closed. Wrong button. Nope, they're all open. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
It's gonna take a little bit of setup,
Move order confirmed.
but we'll get this killed and come home safe, I think.
Understood. Moving out.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Ooh, I could ghost grenade in. That would be super sexy.
Heading out.
This might destroy flight computers. I'm sort of over it.
There won't be anything left.
Sort of over it.
I'm on the move.
Oh,
Incoming fire at this position.
I like that I have squad sight on my Jaeger too. Alright. So. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 outsiders. 1, 2. Are they out back?
Loud and clear, sir.
Moving out.
Bin dran.
Affirmative.
That's affirmative. Good to go.
33. There might be another pod still.
Loaded.
Scanner.
Yes, Commander. Back in.
Yeah, Smurf.
J'ouvre l'œil, commandant.
I don't believe you have any Civ kills today, unfortunately. The count remains the same. Haven't done a terror mission yet, so you haven't had the chance.
Nice build,
Eyes
Commander.
on the prize.
It's gonna be stressful. I don't really have the ghost grenade. Oh, okay, that like lets me highlight them. That's cool. So there's one huge one. And his jolly band of friends. I bet if we just shot a rocket at them right now, it would be completely fine. I have command too, right?
Heading out.
Got it covered.
This is not the optimal way to play the situation, but what I'm going to do is, instead of
Moving out.
walking around and worrying about working out exactly where they are and stuff like that, I'm just going to shoot a rocket at them, and then I might use command to ghost the team
Lücke vor.
if it doesn't go super well. Smoke grenade here for crit chance next turn.
I'm watching.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Scanning.
Huh. I don't know how to make your chair go away, Zeddy. You can just stay there, I guess. Whatever. Try to get some shred on these.
Rockets away. Each shrapnel. Enemies in sight.
X-Rays kommen von der Seite. Need to find some new cover.
There's a guy over the rooftop. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I sort of need power sources and stuff, but I don't need them that much. Like, I mean, anyway, okay. Almost a 100% crit chance here.
Enemy target eliminated.
Yeah.
Still up.
There won't be anything left. Ammunition depleted.
X-ray down.
Okay. Goodbye. Seemed like an alright turn to me. There's actually no way to destroy his cover. Guess we'll kill him through it. Start. And Rukin will hit Master Sergeant if he hits this shot.
Another day?
Beautiful. So flawless? Yeah? Jaeger got hit for 3 by a thin
I'm
man?
continually impressed by the efforts of our troops, Commander. Recovering this meld substance is crucial for our scientific pursuits.
I don't know why we're doing such a poor job of hitting 100 aim with anybody. Marco Sano's up to Gunnery Sergeant, and I think we go bring him on. Sure, we go bring him on. 109 Illyrium, 84 alloys, sorely needed. Not a whole lot of meld on that one. And beating those is not exactly going to help us get more meld either. Should be enough to start an Illyrium generator. But we have to decide if that's actually what we want to do with this, because we could also go foil guns off it. Unless you're really close to getting armored fighters as well. 70 meld, 150 alloys, 30 floater corpses. It's the hardest thing to get. Smurf, why did you execute yourself? It doesn't seem like a good idea. Ammo conservation. Ammo conservation is a wee way away because we sold all of our muton corpses. Sort of don't even want to build an Illyrium generator. We'll get another influx of resources, use that for armored fighters, I think. Ammo conservation's a lot less valuable when you just kill stuff the first turn that it's out there. The more offensive perks you have, the more of an enemy's health bar you kill with each bullet, and so you don't need as many bullets to kill all of the enemy health bars. Mathematics with Joe and Ribs. I just really don't know what to do here. I don't want to spend any meld. But these require meld. Improved avionics is actually really cheap, isn't it? So how about we go improved avionics?
I'll make sure production begins immediately. And as soon as we've got something, I'll be in touch.
And sell some stuff for an Illyrium generator. We need 280. Exactly, Kurgosh. That is my problem in one sentence. Okay, so I'm trying to get up to 90 meld for a Guardian plus Restorative Mist. Oh, Super Sky Ranger. Forgot about this. $45 alloys. Who has 45 alloys? Maybe we should just run the base assault with 8 soldiers. Seriously though, 45? I don't even have dollars anymore. Can sell some Illyrium, I guess. The Illyrium's all going away in not too long. Sell some of these. We'll get more large landeds, that's a certainty. Alright, grab a Super Sky Ranger. Holy shit, that's expensive too. Since when are these all so expensive?
The foundry is already warmed up.
Yeesh.
I'll make sure to notify you as soon as production is finished.
Contact detected.
Good, we're looking for a few missions in quick succession here. We'll go Stingrays plus an aim module. Try to finish it off with a Phoenix cannon.
We have eyes on the bandit.
Hunting UFOs stick around for quite a while.
Enhanced targeting systems online.
Oh, I should bring back the strategic layer stuff so you guys can sweat my decisions with me. That was pretty easy. That is the first of our free hunts this month. Bring a Rubomb. Bring Name Terrible has followed. Give Eisenfaust a mission. Haidar looks pretty good to me. Guess I need an engineer maybe. I'm not doing a very good job of leveling up the other engineers. Bring a Marauder, bring a... Don't know. Pathfinder? This Shogun actually. I don't know if Skew was already healthy. I missed him the first time looking through though. I make your guy have a bald head, but it's not your guy, it's your son. And your son is not bald like you yet. You did well, Bress. You reproduced with a woman with strong hair genes. But then you didn't do as well and were killed. So like, you know, the goods and the bads, they come and go. Sapper, Arc Thrower. Let's go Sapper. Well, yeah. I'm just going to use chem grenades and arc thrower. That soldier's in charge of capturing things. Van Dorn can hold the shadow device. Gunner's a pretty sensible person to put the shadow device on because they're never going to be suppressing on a turn when you want to conceal your squad, right? Let's bring some Cybangs here. Oh, we can't. Let's bring some flashbangs. It's fine. That's fine. Alright, so this is gonna be the team. Decent team. It's probably a way stronger team than we need for a crashed fighter, realistically.
Dropship has arrived.
We're going to be putting down in Mexico for this mission. Unfortunately, it looks like the UFO went down within a major city center near the civilian population. We should get down there and secure the site ASAP.